But that kind of last few years we've had that next man up mentality, and Jake and Pavi and I have spoken a lot, this morning and yesterday about how we wanted to play and stepping up, and it's just an opportunity whenever a guy goes down for someone else to step up and do big things. And Pav did an incredible job. Just ask Chris Kelly. But Pav had a great game. I liked how our line played, and it's definitely something we can build on.
How do you feel Tyler Bertuzzi handled the playoff intensity in his first game there?
He did great. He's a competitor, and he battles extremely hard. I don't think there's any question marks about him. He's won in the past. He was incredible at a Calder run that they had in Detroit, and he's just one of those guys that you hate to play against. He brings it every night. Like I said, his compete level is through the roof. So a guy that you knew was going to show up and be a playoff-type player. But he had a great game, so it was great to see.
Brad, does your goal fit the adage that shoot it on net and anything can happen?
You never know. Come playoff time, you never want to pass up a shot, and that's just kind of the way the playoffs works out. Is sometimes those shots go in, sometimes they don't, but nice to build off of.
Jake, you take us through your goal.
It was just I went low to high, and then I just tried to get to the net and tried to fight for space, and I just saw the puck. I just saw the puck on his pad, and I think I was getting checked, and I just tried to dive to get it, but I thought that if I obviously his pad would be goaltender interference, so I was trying to go over top of it, and I saw it go in. I knew it was going to be kind of a close call, but as soon as I saw the replay, I was happy I did what I wanted to do, but it was just getting pucks to the net and bodies there, and never give up on a play. That's kind of how playoffs are all about.
Brad and Charlie was saying that there's still some areas of your guys' game where he thought that could have been better. Where do you see room for growth for the rest of the series?
I think kind of all over. Typically there's always something you can take away from a game, and I don't think we've ever been satisfied with any game we've had this year. But they're a good team. We knew they were going to push hard, and they did. We started turning too many pucks over in the neutral zone, top of the circles in the second period, and kind of got away from our game. But we do a better job taking care of pucks and playing down low. That's kind of where we've thrived all year. Hopefully that plays more into our hands. But something we'll dissect a little bit more tomorrow and go through, and both teams are going to do that, make changes. It's chess match, playoff time, and we'll take a look at what they did and where we can improve.
Maybe just kind of follow that, Brad, and also Jake, just a thought on the adjustment into playoff hockey. What was that like for you guys, but also more importantly, getting out of here with a win to start off this series?
It's always good to start the first game with a win, but we haven't accomplished anything yet, and each game that goes on is harder and harder to win, and they're going to push back. All good teams do, and they have a lot of really good players in that group that they're competitive. And that second game is always a tough one. So, yeah, it's always, again, it's good to start the way that we did, but, we can be better, and we need to be better, because they're going to come out really hard next game, and we got to be able to match that.
Yeah, I think Margie said it best.
Without us knowing how Patrice is, I was just curious if you guys got a message. I'm way at the back, sorry. It's okay. Got a message from him at all, or heard from him before or after the game, or just if he had any words for you guys going into the game?
Bergie? Sorry, can you repeat that question? Yeah, sorry. I wasn't actually listening, my bad. He was around. He was around all day, and kind of talked to us before the game, and he was watching here in the room, and obviously such a presence. You could tell how bad he wants to be out there, and he can't wait to get back in the mix. But it's one of those things where you can tell he's itching to get back, and it's one of those things that we take as a team, and it kind of gives you a boost seeing him around, and it's one of those things where we want to do it for him. That was the main goal at the start of the year, and I think it's one of those things where we got off to the right foot tonight, but it's really early.